everyone. I just finished making a video about Indian hemp. Now I'm going to make a video about a plant here called yellow crownbeard. When I was growing up, we used to call this plant stickweed. You could hear it pop there. These plants, the sticks of them, you can break easily, and they're really super good to start a fire with in the wintertime. You can just break them up, and they light real easy, and they're very good to start a fire with. So this plant stalks here survived the winter. Of course, they're dead. This plant, of course, is called yellow crownbeard. There's some more of this plant right up here, and I'll walk up here and you can take a look at that. You can see there's some more yellow crownbeard right there, and up there some more. Up at the end here, and I'm walking up in that direction now, there is a good stand of this yellow crownbeard, and we'll walk up there and take a look at it. Yellow crownbeard is a poisonous plant. If you eat it, it'll cause you digestive system problems, and you will eventually die from this. Animals which eat this yellow crownbeard, they can die from it, and they often do. Now, here's some more Indian hemp. I just got finished doing a video on that. There's a few plants in here, and some still have the seeds, a couple seeds in the little pods. Here is a milkweed plant with the pods still attached. You can see that all the seeds have blown out of that pod, and here's another milkweed pod. Walking on up here to this stand of yellow crownbeard, and here you can see more of it, and up in here you can see quite a lot of yellow crownbeard. Now, farms in this area raise a lot of cattle, and this plant, this yellow crownbeard, is all over those farms. As a matter of fact, if you go out in some of the fields where the cattle feed, you'll see lots and lots of yellow crownbeard. Well, the thing about yellow crownbeard is that the cattle will not eat yellow crownbeard. They will just eat the grass right around it. I don't know whether it's too tough or whatever, but they will not eat it. It's a good thing that they don't, because it's a poisonous plant. However, cattle are eating machines, and if there's no grass, they're going to eat something. Cattle have died from eating oak leaves, because a lot of tannic acid in oak leaves, and if a cow eats enough of them, it'll kill them, and cattle have died from eating oak leaves. But if there's no grass, then cattle could possibly eat this yellow crownbeard plant and wind up dead. By the hundreds, as a matter of fact, they could wind up dead. So farmers should really take the time to eradicate this plant from their pastures. Not only does it rob nutrients from the soil and shade the grass and kill out the grass, but it's also very dangerous to the cattle if they eat it, and due to the shortage of grass and shortage of things to eat. A cow is an eating machine, and a cow is going to eat something. So once again, all you farmers and everyone else, you need to watch out for this plant in the summer. It's actually, the stem is kind of hard even during the summer. It's got little ribs along the edge of the plant. It's got 4 little ribs, You can see how the stalks come off the plant there, are the little, they're actually alternate, straight across from each other, or that would be called adjacent. And they just come up and they have little blooms on them, and the blooms of course have seeds on them. This one here is dancing around in the wind. But anyway, that's yellow crownbeard. When I grew up, the farmers, they would have their children out chopping down these what they call stickweeds. They would try to eradicate them. They're just like any other plant. If you keep cutting them down, cutting the green parts down all the way to the ground, they will eventually die, because that's where a plant gets its nutrients from, is the ground. And of course the leaves absorb the sunlight, and with the sunlight and water they make sugars which go into the root and helps the root become bigger, and of course the plant will become bigger. So without the upper part of the plant, that is the green parts, there can be no photosynthesis, so there can be no sugars to feed the root, and the root will eventually die. So one way you can kill these is you can spray them with a weed killer. Many farmers don't like to do that because their cattle are out in the field and they don't want them exposed to those weed killers. You can also just keep cutting these things down and they will eventually die, and your pasture lands will be free of these yellow crownbeard plants. The roots on these things are really, really tough. They're woody. It's almost like a piece of wood. The roots are so tough. And they seem somewhat shallow rooted, but they may have some roots which go down into the ground quite a bit, enabling it to come back from year after year. But they definitely come back from seed, and probably also come back from the root. Once again, thanks a lot. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.